So I'm going through some of my video footage from last night, and there was this particular moment where something flew. It just flew out and started wiggling around all over the sky in the most craziest way. And I remembered what time it was and blah blah blah. So I went back to it this morning, looked at it. It was still there, right? Edited the portion as a new video. It's taking forever. It's still saying preparing to upload, even though I did it over an hour ago. It's only 6 minutes, so it shouldn't be taking that long. So then I decided, okay, well, I'll go back over it again, and I'll do another version. So I went back. I mean, there's another aspect to this, but which I'll mention in a minute. So anyway, I went back to the original footage with the idea to just basically edit another section out, the same section again, and see if that would take time to prepare. So anyway, I'm going over this footage, and suddenly I notice they've scrubbed it out. They've actually removed it. The sound is still kind of there, but it's almost as if they've erased part of the screen away, like as if they've erased that aspect of this dot moving around from place to place. But it's almost as if somebody's just scrubbed it out of existence, because now it's not there. So I know for a fact that YouTube are either fucking with me or something else is happening. So which is it? I don't know, but I'm getting fucking tired of my footage being fucked around with by YouTube. Fucking piece of shit. Now I can't. And the other aspect, so basically I ended up accidentally editing the original footage and saving it, right? So now I have to wait for it to process. So now I can then go back in it and unedit that edit, so that the footage can be the original footage again. And then I'm going to have to go back in and try and make another edit of it. So, you know, in my frustration, I accidentally clicked the wrong bloody button, and ended up saving it as it was rather than saving as new, right? Fucking ridiculous. You know, it's almost as if something, I can't even explain it. It's like something has literally gone into my live footage, and they've literally edited it out somehow. And what I see now is it's like a it's like a dot initially. I thought it was a bird, and then it flies from the lower right hand screen. And the shot is just a single shot, classic shot of the thing, no symmetry or anything like that. So the bird or object flies from the bottom right hand corner all the way up to the middle of the screen into the sky, and then starts bouncing around like a Mexican jumping bean, you know, like it doesn't know where it's going, and then suddenly, zoink! It just disappears. And I had this footage from last night. This is what happened last night. So I had the intention today of cutting that clip out and uploading it as a new, you know, making it public, so people can see the kind of shit I'm seeing. It's insane. So I go over to it, and now there's like, it's almost like the pathway of the bird or object. It starts at the bottom right screen, but then suddenly it just disappears. Whatever it does, it where it goes into the middle of the screen and doesn't know where it's going and bounces around and stuff. That whole bit, it's almost as if it's been erased, as if that never happened. The black bit goes up to a certain point, then disappears. and you don't see it zigzagging or bouncing around or going back and forth like it was, as if it couldn't work out where it was going. You just see this black thing go up and then disappear, as if they deliberately cut the fucking footage in such a way. So I'm really pissed off. I'm quite pissed off with YouTube about that, and I'm pissed off with the way that they deal with things. You know, if they're interfering with my work, that's a fucking no-no, you know? It's totally unacceptable. If it was erased for other reasons beyond my comprehension, fair enough. But this doesn't look, you know, I don't see how that's possible, you know. The first thing I have to consider is that YouTube, somebody in YouTube has accessed the footage and deliberately erased it. That's the only possible thing. If we're talking about my footage being tampered with, you know, logically speaking, I mean, what is this? Look at this. This long line moving along. That's an anomaly. Hello? Anomaly happening right in front of me. So I'm going to record this live instead and see how that goes. You know, look at this. So I'm just going to get it to the point where I'm speaking. Now it's not there. Look at that. This now, it should take to my section. Section out, the same section again. What are you doing, man? Well, so you're telling me you haven't recorded my fucking audio? Would take time to section out, the same section again. They're fucking with me. Well, I'm just gonna keep on filming this until well, I'm monitoring this black line on the live feed, so there's like a, I don't know, a 30-second delay. They've placed a 30-second delay on my footage, which is not my decision. I have not set a delay. It should be 0, so it should be real time, really. But they've imposed a delay deliberately on this. They haven't told me. I've just had to work that out myself by looking at the time discrepancy between what my feed is via OBS and what the time is on the live stream via YouTube. Quite honestly, it's taking the piss. I'm pretty pissed off about it, actually. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're editing my footage as I'm going along. what are you do? How are they doing that? You know, like, how are they interfering with my video? Almost, it doesn't seem possible. You know, why are they scrubbing my videos? Why are they doing this? There's no reason. It's just the sky, for God's sake. You know, like, what's the issue? So it just gets a bit annoying when they do that. You know, like, why are they trying to affect the work? You know, I've captured all sorts of crazy, weird stuff in my footage. You're going to go through all of that too? You know, like, they're going to start scrubbing all of the. You know, it's the funny thing. I've got like 62 dropped frames, so like 0.01% or something. So far of 4-hour footage. It's 4 hours and 22 seconds at the moment. There's no need for it. My stream has been in good health all the way through. It's been green pretty much all the time. My microphone's been on and it's working. It doesn't make sense, and yet this video clip starts half, you know, maybe like what? I don't know, it's almost as if it cuts off the beginning of what I'm saying, even though my microphone was turned on at the right time. So I'm just gonna stop right now anyway and edit this video and put it out again, because I want to put it out there. YouTube are either doing something or something even crazier is happening. I mean, either way, it's fucked up, right? So what's going on? I don't know, but I'm getting a bit pissed off about it. And quite frankly, you know, you're doing this work and they're fucking with it, you know? Fuck. It's difficult to do anything these days, you know? What is this weird scrubbing technology they're doing? What? They're going through my videos and removing things. I mean, it's a very simple editing technique, really. It's not that hard to do. You just have to make sure that the edit is very smooth and make sure it's at the right place. You know, if they were going to just do a simple cut, you know, it wouldn't be too difficult to cut that tiny little bit out. You know, in fact, if you listen closely to the audio, you may even notice there's like a little dropout in the audio, as if it's kind of, you know. But anyway, I mean, that's the other video, and this video is going to start off with me in the middle of talking, rather than actually, you know, with any introduction, because it seems that YouTube are fucking with my video. I don't really understand why they're doing it, and if it's not them, then who is it, and why? Who would have the technology to do that? The ability to access my video in my private account and do that? The only logical explanation is YouTube. Or then we go into crazy land. So, whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop that bit there, take that video, click, and please carry on watching. Thank you.